Thank you, Glasgow. Thank you, Scotland. And here we go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Sport proudly presents the main event, the fight of the night, the unification, 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA, IBF, and IBO Super Lightweight Championship of the world. Sponsored by Dapperbet, StubHub, Arnold Clark, and JD Sports. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, the loyal fans joining us for the very best ringside seat in the business. A very special welcome to our viewers joining us live on Sky Sports and the millions in the United States of America on AWE, a wealth of entertainment. And let me remind you, viewers, this is Glasgow! All the officials have been appointed by the world governing bodies. The WBA supervisor is Mariana Borislova of Bulgaria. The IBF representative is Anibal Miramontes. And the IBO fight supervisor is Mr. Andre van Grutenbro of Belgium. Steward in charge and our area representatives from the Scottish area. Joining Dennis Gilmartin are Derry Traynor and Liam McColgan. Inspectors work in the red and blue corner from the British Boxing Board of Control, Neil McLean and Reg Long. The timekeeper at the bell is Mr. Jim Kirkwood. And the 3 scoring judges from around the world adopting the 10-point must system is Howard Foster of the United Kingdom, Leszek Janowicz of Poland, and Jose Roberto Torres of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, when the bell rings and the action begins, the man in charge, the man in the middle, is one of the world's most respected referees in Mr. Steve Gray of Fleetwood, England. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the champions, introducing to you, fighting out of the red corner wearing the blue trunks, he weighed in at 9 stone, 13 1/4 pounds, undefeated with a perfect 21 fight record. 21 wins, 11 inside the scheduled distance. He comes to the ring as the reigning and defending undefeated IBF and IBO Super Lightweight Champion of the World from Windhoek, Namibia. Time to meet the Blue Machine, Julius Indongo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, an absolute legend, the only ever Scottish boxer to be a 3-weight world champion. And now, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the camouflage trunks and ready for war, weighed in at 9 stone, 13 3/4 pounds, with a 47 fight record, 41 wins, 14 inside the scheduled distance, 5 defeats and 1 draw. The former WBO Super Featherweight Champion, the former WBO Lightweight Champion, and remarkably, the reigning and defending WBA Super Lightweight Champion of the world! From Coachbridge, Scotland, the Rickstar, Ricky Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go with everything on the line. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA, IBF and IBO Super Lightweight Championship. Let's go!
electric night here in Glasgow. A thunderous atmosphere. Scotland's first ever three-weight world champion. And the first time the big punching Namibian Julius Indongo has been to Britain on the back of that first round shot knockout victory when he captured the IBF title out in Russia. We believe it's the first home unification in Scottish boxing history too. What a wonderful matchup as Ricky Burns once again chooses the risky option, Dave.
This is Ricky Burns as a fighter. You know, he takes all the big challenges. Don't forget, Roman Martinez and Michael Katsinas both came over to fight Ricky Burns, expect the big punching reputations, and they were expected to blow him away. He's faced this before.
Long, tall, languid, awkward, but lunges in there.
He lunged in and Ricky caught him with the right hand. He's just going to be tight, very clever. The little bit of footage I've seen, Indongo looks like he's got bad feet coming forward. Now, admittedly, it's only about 20 seconds of footage.
Sometimes he can start slowly. Burns, he was floored by Dejan Satijinen in the opening seconds. In a fight he went on to lose. He's only ever lost 5 times in a long, illustrious career, Ricky Burns. Indongo undefeated, a good amateur pedigree, but largely unknown. Very little footage. Good left hand from Indongo. He's got this huge reach and he's so big and spidery.
Burns has just got to be clever, pick his spots. You know, you can see that Indongo already just following him round and round the ring. So as a southpaw, Burns can move to the left, and Ndongo's not being able to catch up with him, square him off. He's just following him around the ring. Heads coming close together there.
The southpaw Terence Crawford, of course, gave Ricky Burns a terribly difficult night here in Scotland. But he's bounced back time and again. His experience, his seasoning, his know-how around the ring. But Indongo, wild early, no fear. They're very confident, the Namibian team. The Sunshine team, they call themselves, as he looks to unload quick combinations early. Little red mark under the right eye of Ricky Burns.
I do feel that Ricky's just got to let him fall short. When he falls short, that's when he's got to pick his spots to counter. You just go for speed counters rather than trying to load up on big shots.
Can't believe the size difference. Freakishly tall, isn't he, for a super lightweight Indongo.
But like we said yesterday, good right hand on the button there. Like we said yesterday, Wayne, he looked comfortable at the weight. He didn't look like he struggled.
But very happy, didn't he? Giving the slit throat action to Ricky Burns, who said he's seen it all before. Burns calm, composed, cool, loves fighting, loves challenges. Trying to double up there with a hook and uppercut, Indongo. Early impressions, Dave?
It is what we thought. Indongo would come out bombing.
It was a special night when Ricky Burns toppled Michele Di Rocco to become the super lightweight champion. Then he defeated Kirill Relic. That was a tough one. First defense, now a unification. The dancing Namibians here, few and far between, in a heavily partisan Scottish crowd. As Ricky Burns in the camouflage trunks and the green gloves comes out to try and become the IBF holder at 10 stone as well. The blue of the blue machine. And those long socks of Julius Indongo from Namibia. He's 34, he's won all 21. Is Ricky Burns finding out how good he is this early?
What Ricky will know already is the few shots that Indongo's caught him with already. He'll have felt the power. He'll know if this power is real or not. He'll know exactly how hard he's punching. And he'll adjust his plans accordingly.
Aggressive southpaw Indongo. Putting his combinations together. Just a bit circumspect, Ricky Burns. We've seen that before. He comes on strong. He's so tough to derail, isn't he, Burns?
He is. He's got great will to win. He's a tough man. Can't afford to lean in and fall short himself.
Yep, falling short there. No real sign of the jab yet from Burns.
I'd like to see Ricky just feinting and flicking with the jab, feinting towards Indongo's own lead hand, take that lead hand away, and then step off to his left.
Left hand from Indongo. It's a comfortable look about him as he tries to target the Burns body too. Had some decent wins on paper, but really unknown outside of Namibia. We remember a very good champion in Harry Simon who came over, won a couple of world titles, beat our own Wayne Alexander. They have produced good fighters before, but it's just this mysterious feel about him. But we're learning more now.
The problem is with Ricky, every time Indongo attacks him, Ricky backs up in a straight line. He's giving Indongo the range and the reach. If he can start stepping off to the side and then catching him on the way in.
Speed there of Indongo. Looks fairly sharp, doesn't he?
Yeah. But you would expect him to be really sharp early doors, and this is the danger time.
Nothing really landing of any significant note. That's a bit better. Just waiting, Burns. Maybe hoping the storm will subside. It's all fast flurries, feints. This is the uppercut there in Indongo. It's a bit disjointed. There, now in charge of the corner. Nice to see Graham Poundon, Ricky Burns' first amateur coach, carrying the WBA belt into the ring tonight in this unification with the IBF champion Julius Indongo. We mentioned Ricky Burns has only lost 5 times in his career. One of those was to Alex Arthur. How did you do it?
Well, I think one of the most important things to do is take away his jab. And I mean, it's totally different altogether now. It's different tactics. I would like to see Ricky sit on the back foot and try and get some counter punches off. I think it would be a good tactic for him right now. He seems to be shooting from the front foot. I would rather he waited, sat back, timed Indongo's ungainly swings and counter-punched him. I think he could maybe find a rhythm and a good pace for himself.
That's how I think he needs to feint him and draw his lead.
Yeah.
Exactly. We saw it there, and when he misses, he falls short and he brings his face close to you. So that's when Ricky's got to have his balance about him when he's dropping back to look for his counter.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe a nice short check hook when Indongo overreaches.
Hasn't quite settled yet, has he, Ricky?
Not yet. Very, very experienced fighter over 12 rounds, though, Adam.
Very experienced, very affable guy, Julius Indongo, who we're talking to at the weigh-in. And he's super confident. He said, no one's beaten me as a pro, and I don't expect to go back empty-handed from Namibia. Full respect for the Scottish crowd. And he looks totally at home in there. What can Burns do just to slow Indongo down, put him in his place a bit, remind him?
Well, sometimes when Indongo attacks, everything that Indongo's attacking with his right hand is high. If Burns can come underneath and whip a shot underneath into his body, maybe a right uppercut, right hook to the body as he takes his head out to the left underneath his right arm, then, you know, shots like that are going to slow him down.
That one-round knockout win over Trojanovski before that.
That's a good right hand from Burns.
Fabian Limo, Alan Kamoti. Everything in Namibia until Moscow and now Glasgow. Was an Olympian though too, Indongo. Reaching with that left hand and really trying to target the body.
Good left hands to the body they are from Indongo. You know, showing intelligence there. You know, he's not just headhunting. He's finding that left hand to the body. He's looking for left hand to the body. Yeah, he is, and he's setting him up with a good jab as well, Dave. He's not just directly looking at him. Like I say, what I would say from the little footage is his feet are bad when he's coming forward. Maybe more the reason that Ricky's corner should maybe tell him to maybe sit on the back foot a little bit and time Indongo coming in, try and catch him with some crisp counters.
He's back on the ropes. Indongo, this whirlwind from Namibia, setting a red-hot pace in there. Burns trying to get the right hand going. You mentioned the word ungamely, Alex, and that's what he is, isn't he?
Very much so. Long limbs.
Division 10 stone, of course. A division we're very familiar with in Britain due to the success of Ricky Hatton. Ricky Burns on the super featherweight title, then the lightweight, and now he's at super lightweight. Scotland's first three-weight world champion. Julius Indongo, though, is a world champion for Namibia, the former policeman in the all blue with those long socks. Why do fighters sometimes wear those, Dave?
Fashion. Whatever fashion they follow.
Is it superstition, Alex?
It could be, Adam, and it could be the fact that maybe the calves tighten up and, you know, good supportive socks help the blood flow.
I think they're football socks.
Good right hand from Indongo, who's made a positive, sprightly, and excellent start. And Burns just with his hands up. They seemed a tad slow here. They're both 34, but he looks the younger man in there, doesn't he, Indongo, Dave?
Yeah, he looks very fresh, very sprightly.
Just can't quite get to grips with the awkward southpaw with the long levers, Burns.
The problem is he is going back in a straight line upright, so he's going to struggle to try and catch him on the way in. He's got to just step a little bit to the sides and then catch him. But I'd like to see more feints from Ricky. Feint, and then draw his lead, and then he can counter.
Do you think he's just expecting to lose the first few and come on strong and then take off the rounds? All part of the plan?
I do believe that, but, you know, Indongo has been 10 rounds before, and I always feel that it's all right losing a couple of, you know, losing the other rounds, but I feel that you have to make the other guy work. You have to make him work at a pace that he's not happy with. Indongo's controlling the pace of the fight so far.
Yep, centre ring, very relaxed. There's the combinations. And the jab from Indongo. Burns tries to get one back.
I'm really surprised at how much Indongo's targeting the body, especially so early in the fight.
Yeah.
You know, being the guy with the longer levers and the height advantage, you think he would be trying to gain an advantage on outboxing Ricky Burns with behind his long jab and his left cross, but he seems to be targeting the body quite a lot.
He's setting him up to knock him out. He's not come here to win on points. He perhaps knows if he comes to Scotland, it's going to be very hard for him to win on points.
Yeah.
And he's setting him up with those body shots. Then he'll switch it back up later on as we go on.
Are you trying to say we're unfair up here, Dave?
No. No, listen, I would say the same thing if I was in somebody else's country.
Burns never been stopped, remember, he was floored 3 times by Carl Johansson. He's always had a really good chin. Maybe that's why Indongo targeting the body, but he's really going through the motions here. Julius Indongo, it's a big assault, and Burns at the moment has not really got an answer. It's all Indongo here in Glasgow so far in this unification at super lightweight. Okay. Got a big job in there tonight, Tony Sims. The straight right from Ricky Burns, but is it doing enough? Just caught out Adam Bouzai behind us working for radio. He's given Indongo the first 4, and I think both you, Dave, and you, Alex, have as well.
Yeah, 4 rounds down, Adam.
And the thing is, Ricky's got to change. He's got to change what he's doing, because Indongo's getting success with everything he's doing.
Right hand from Burns.
But there was 2 good body shots underneath from Indongo.
There has to be a change, a shift for the Scotsman. If he's going to get a foothold into this, he's having real trouble reading Indongo. Not just the southpaw style, but the huge reach and the speed as well.
He is, but Adam, I believe that there would be a big shift in it if he feinted more. Draw his lead, he's got to feint, make him miss.
He doesn't look comfortable in there to me, Dave.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he really does seem out of sorts at the minute, doesn't he?
But he's either doing nothing or then he's firing. He's not feigning. He's going to do a little twitch, draw his lead.
Yeah, just draw the leads, yeah.
Did have problems with the southpaw of Zlaticanen, also of Terence Crawford.
He felt that left hand.
Yeah, and he's hurt here. And Julius Indongo in the 5th round cranks up the pace and again targets the body. He's breaking through Ricky Burns' defence.
His legs are still working very well though, Adam. This is how Ricky recovers. He takes to his feet, he moves around the ring for 10-15 seconds. He recovers so well.
But he hasn't had any real success so far.
No, he really hasn't. Nothing to note.
It's a subdued performance, this, from Ricky Burns, the WBA champion. But give credit to Julius Indongo, who's come over here with bags of confidence, self-belief, and he's delivering super shots early, but there's a long way to go.
He's being outboxed now as well. He's overreaching every now and then, Dave, and he's running into a couple of counters, especially that stiff jab.
As he's going forward, he needs to step to his left. Because when he fires that right hand, he's leaning straight into Indongo's left hand.
Yeah. There just doesn't seem to be enough variety in his work. There's not enough thought there in how he can open Indongo up.
The crowd rally.
That's what he needs to do.
As Burns tries to get close. Steve Gray gives him a little ticking off. Indongo is telling us in the weigh-in that he wants a fight. He wants Burns to come to him. That's what he enjoys.
That's a good stiff left cross to the body that Indongo throws.
Last 10 seconds of the 5th. Right hand from Burns. Indongo smiles, getting a little closer. A tough one it really is. Let's get over to get Anthony Croller's thoughts.
seconds out, round 6.
Anthony Crolla working for us tonight, but also on a bit of a spying mission if he chooses to go up in weight to take on either of these guys after that defeat to Jorge Linares at lightweight. But here comes Julius Indongo, and he has looked super confident ever since he arrived in Scotland, and he's just taken it into the ring. Relaxed, forceful, accurate, a right nuisance, a nightmare for Burns, this.
That left hand is a weapon. And he keeps changing it downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs. He's not letting Ricky know and read the patterns. There's nothing to read with him at the moment. But Ricky, I stress, Ricky needs to start feinting, needs to start making him fall short and then whipping the shots in underneath. He needs to make himself a little bit smaller. Ricky's trying to be tall as he's going back, which is just falling into his tracks.
And many people, Alex, go on about the experience of Ricky Burns, but there's miles on the clock too as well against DeRocco and Relic. You know, he can't keep going to the well time and time again.
I was just about to say, you know, how many times can he go back? You know, he's had a really, really hard career. If you look back over all these fights, he's been in some unbelievable wars as well, going back as far as Martinez.
Yep, that was a great fight, wasn't it? Hauled himself up off the canvas in the first round to win on points, his first world title. Got a tough one out in Texas against Omar Figueroa. Nothing's come easy for Ricky Burns, and that's why they love him here. But Julius Indongo has trod a tough road as well. And the Namibians believe that he's a real secret. He's unheralded, and this is their way to unleash him onto the world scene properly after that big win in Russia.
When they get close to the clinches, they fall in. Ricky, instead of trying to hit him on the back of the head, he's got to whack him underneath, bring him up.
Still trying to shoot that right hand off Ricky Burns. But is he doing enough to win any of these rounds, Dave? No.
This is his best round so far, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good right hand.
Good right hand.
Nice shot from Burns. Not a massive punch of 14 knockouts on the slate. Oh, back from Indongo. Oh, and he's hurt there, Ricky Burns. Just the legs dipped momentarily. He felt that from Indongo. And the jab finding its way through to head and to body. Gaps are appearing. This is the most lackluster Ricky Burns has been in a long time, and he walks into another right hand.
Well-timed counter from Indongo, really well-timed.
Another big one for Indongo when Burns was beginning to have just a slight bit of success. What a first half of the fight for the IBF champion from Namibia.
See, let's not forget, you know, when Indongo knocked out Trojanovski, that was a counterpunch. You know, Trojanovski was walking down hand side. So the danger for Ricky is, if he starts getting desperate and thinking I'm going to walk through him, he doesn't walk on something. There he got on the inside. Indongo countered him with two good shots on the inside.
Massive experience, obviously, in the second half of 12-rounders. Alex, what would you be saying in that corner?
Well, I mean, it's got to that point now in the fight, Adam, where he might not have won a round. So it's time to put his foot on the gas and try and make something happen. Combinations, more aggression. Don't stand so tall, just like Dave said earlier. He's very, very upright, almost like he's trying to outbox a taller guy, and it's just not going to happen.
Everything from Dave to Julius Indongo. Everything from Alex to Julius Indongo, and everything from me as well. Ricky Burns has had 11 world title fights. He's gone 12 rounds on 13 occasions. How he needs the second half of this fight, because if the pattern continues, he could even be taken out here for the first time in his life. Julius Indongo is going from strength to strength. And the worrying thing, I think, for Scottish fans, Alex, for all of you, is that he's just not getting sustained success at all, Burns, and he's being it. Time and again.
That's way better. He's just not really got any rhythm, has he?
But he gives himself more chance if he doesn't just attack in a straight line.
Yes.
He's attacking in a straight line.
Has he got the legs at this stage in his career to deal with this slippery southpaw?
The one thing he does have at him is the heart.
Yeah.
And that might come into play.
He's always had that. He's always wanted it so very badly. And so often for the fans who come to support him. Just trying to get the jab going, Burns, but again countered with a left shot. The speed, the unorthodox of Indongo as Burns tries to close the gap.
You see, so often when they're attacking, it's Indongo that's moving his right foot on the outside of Burns' left, and that's why he's lining up that left hand. This is what Ricky needs to be doing to him. He needs to be moving his left foot on the outside of Indongo's right, so he can get his own right hand up.
11 knockouts in his 21 wins, Julius Indongo. But he has been long as well, and we can see his boxing ability coming to play. And I wonder if it's just the timing as well of their careers. Just bundled over there, Burns. Physically still looking strong, Indongo. Will he begin to tire? No signs of it, Dave.
No. I think, you know, looking at him right now, he's boxing at his own pace. He's doing what he wants to do. He's the boss in there. And so often when you're the boss, you handle that pace.
Left hand.
Well, if you're dictating the pace and setting the pace and you're in full control, and you've got the range and the distance that your opponent measured, you can kind of do what you want, Dave, can't you?
And Ricky's having to work so hard to stay in there, not to get caught with these bombs.
Exactly. And Indongo's sliding out to his own right very, very well now.
Yeah.
When Ricky launches those straight attacks in a straight line.
Will they still believe? There's been some great heroes over the years, the likes of Ken Buchanan and Jim Watt, Scott Harrison, Gary Jacobs, Alex Arthur alongside us. Ricky Burns has been brilliant, not just for Glasgow, but for the whole of Scottish boxing for so long. He took this risky assignment. At the moment, Julius Indongo is proving that that one-round knockout win in Russia was no fluke. Dancing in the aisles, but not in that corner. There's concern. Serious business. And something has got to change big time from Tony Sims and Ricky Burns if they're going to get back into this. Julius Indongo comes straight out for round 8.
For me, Ricky's lost every round. We're into round 8. There's no point in leaving it until the last couple of rounds to give it everything. He might as well go for it now. Really put it on him. Try and boss Indongo. But he can't just go in, he can't just attack in a straight line. He's got to take that step to the left. He's still got a feint.
But he keeps backing off. Is that head movement, the shoulder mobility, the legs? Are they just slowing, Alex? Are we looking at a proud warrior who's nearing the end of his career?
Very, very possible, Adam. Let's be honest, he's up against a really difficult opponent with unbelievable physical attributes for a light welterweight. And tall, long arms, can clearly punch quite hard. Up to now, looks like he's got a great engine. His movement's good. His fluidity is really good. He seems to be in a really good place, Indongo. Really good fighter.
A very happy fighter and a very successful one here tonight. The corner alongside us, the Namibians are absolutely loving this performance. Great body shot from Indongo. We saw a wonderful display from a foreign fighter in Jorge Linares, proving too good for Anthony Croller on 2 occasions. And this guy, Julius Indongo, looks top world class. He really does.
You know, the thing that we had when Indongo won his world titles, everybody jumped on the back trying to get hold of him. There was a race to get hold of Indongo because everybody just, you know, you've never heard of him. He got lucky with one shot. Nobody knew how good this man was. And tonight, he's showing us that he's not just that one-punch man.
Boxing Cuba, Taiwan, Botswana, the Beijing Olympics. But all in Namibia as a pro until the 45 seconds or so in Russia. We've seen almost 8 rounds here. A lovely jab there from Indongo. I mean, it's tough for you guys to fight southpaws, isn't it? But one as tall and as quick and as powerful, and a good shot from Indongo, and Burns is hurt. 35 seconds left in the 8th round. And Ricky Burns is tottering around, and Indongo looks so strong.
He needs to grab hold.
He takes another right hand. He's still skipping his Burns. He looks confident, but he's throwing nothing back. And that's
nothing is coming back from Ricky Burns. A left from Julius Indongo. Burns digs deep into those bucket loads of courage and spirit that have kept him going for so long. But he's being outclassed here. He's being beaten up. And Julius Indongo could very well take him out in the next few minutes.
A bad round for Ricky.
Big heart-to-heart going on in that corner. Will Tony Sims want to see much more of this? Hasn't won a round, and that was his worst.
Yeah, but I still don't believe that it can be stopped, Adam. I don't think he'll be stopped. I don't think he'll allow Tony Sims to stop the fight.
Yeah, but what you've got to look at is lost everything, and if he starts taking big punishment, he's with a kid that can really hit. You know?
A prolonged beating, it would make perfect sense, but I don't think it's going to happen.
370th round of Ricky Burns' career, and it's only the 122nd for Julius Indongo. The freshness, the fluidity, the southpaw style, the power, the unorthodox angles. Well, it's given him everything from the opening bell. Ricky Burns trying to stay strong, trying to land some right hands. Doesn't have that concussive power, though, to keep Indongo off. Does have the will, but he's driving these shots home, Dave, now, Indongo.
Listen, I know from experience. I was in the corner with Billy Nelson when Ricky Burns broke his jaw.
Big left hands here, Indongo.
There's no quitting this man. We need to keep an eye on him.
Steve Gray,
in there.
Steve Gray, just have a look at Ricky Burns there, the referee. And another left from Indongo. And is there a possibility that Ricky Burns could be stopped for the first time in his life? It's a wonderful performance, this, from Julius Indongo. The concentration from a British point of view might be on Ricky Burns' performance, but let's look at Indongo and what he's done here
tonight. It really has. There's not been a minute of this fight that Burns has had control of.
And still Burns comes forward, throws a combination. Incredible grit, Alex.
I told you, Adam, I told you he wouldn't lie down. I never believe he'll be stopped.
He's had this granite chin for so long, Burns. He's got up when he's been knocked down.
Ricky Burns and the word quit don't go hand in hand.
And listen to the crowd rally behind their hero. Trying the body shots, but misses Burns. Indongo still light on those toes. But a bit of blood on the lip of Indongo. The jab still strong. Is there any way he could tire at this stage?
I don't believe so. I'll say it again, he's gone at his own pace.
Burns driving himself forward. Peter Sims trying to urge him on. The crowd too. It's so gallant this from Burns, but we'd expect nothing less.
It's there where Ricky needs to just bang to the body. Bang to the body there. That's how you're going to make him tired. That's how you're going to take his legs away.
Defense for Burns, but one seeps through that. Let's get over to his stablemate. O'Hara Davis is here. Ricky Burns, who now trains down in Essex with the likes of O'Hara Davis. Big stable there for the Sims brothers. O'Hara unbeaten and making his own career as well. Ricky Burns, proud and honourable and brave.
Good job.
At every stage. 9 minutes to go, and has he got 9 minutes to find a knockout, something to turn this right around? He's going to have to if he's going to be the unified champion, or Julius Indongo is going home with the treasure.
Nice counter jab for Ricky there. Maybe follow up with a good straight right hand to the body.
Has got his mouth open now, Indongo.
Yeah.
This is what he needs to do. He needs to rough him up on the inside.
Shoulder him, hit him under the rib, hit him around the side of the elbows for sure.
Utilise all those old tricks.
Exactly.
Rough, rugged. That redness around the left eye. You just can't dampen his spirit. But that left hand of Indongo has been potent tonight.
Ricky's never really tried anything different either. He's kind of fallen into the same kind of pattern throughout, and Indongo's reading him now like a book. Maybe try some wide looping right hooks.
The only problem is if he throws a looping right hook and then Indongo throws a straight left hand, he's going to get beat to it. That's
well, definitely.
That's why he needs to, if he takes a step with his left foot and he steps
stays outside the right foot, yeah,
and throws the right
of
hook,
course.
then he can land it.
It can't be there either. It can't be waiting there on the outside. Indongo's physical advantages are far, far too much to cope with when he's sitting on the back foot.
Has been 12 rounds on 3 occasions. Indongo maybe just trying to pace himself here, box his way home in a massive lead. Surely on all 3 judges.
He's looking tired. A couple of big deep breaths from Indongo.
Burns will still believe he can come on strong late on.
That's better.
Hanging in there, Ricky Burns backed up on the ropes. But could Indongo just crumble, fall apart? No sign at all as he keeps pushing forward behind that jab. He's worked at a real pace, hasn't he, Indongo?
Yeah, he's got a great engine, certainly. He's never wilted for a minute.
But just stumbles back to his corner, Ricky Burns. Running out of time. Tobias Joseph Antoni in a very happy red corner. They were talking about Harry Simon, and they said this guy's really good too, Julius Indongo. They were telling the truth. Last 6 minutes, the blue machine of Julius Indongo ready to take the belts home to Namibia. A shutout, boys?
Yeah. Up to now, Adam.
But while he's still in there, we know Ricky Burns will still believe. He'll still try. He still digs so deep. But has he got anything to turn this around now?
He's got clipped by a couple of right hooks on the way in there.
Yeah. Swiping lefts from Indongo, scything shots with this big reach. I bet he'll say afterwards, Ricky Burns, that he just couldn't read them.
Listen, he gave it a big effort in the last round and he got nowhere really. And you've got to keep an eye on what happens in this round now.
Body shots from Indongo. Looks like he's injecting the tempo again, upping the pace. Is he happy to coast home, or does he want a stoppage to make sure, even though we are sure?
I think there's no doubt who's winning this fight.
He's found a lovely rhythm about his work now as well.
Yeah.
He's actually cruising at this point now.
He's a great addition to world boxing, isn't he?
Definitely. Especially at this weight division, Adam. Really, really exciting weight division.
Yep, Terence Crawford, Victor Poskell,
Adrian
Broner. Lots out there. Ricky Burns was hoping for those big fights. Anthony Crawler, of course, watching as well at ringside. The crowd trying to pull Ricky Burns through, but they can't pull him through those left hands of Indongo. And the body shots, which have been good, Alex, from the word go.
Yeah. Right from the start. Really surprising tactic from Indongo. Right away, the straight left hand at the body in the first round was a punch that was going to pay dividends in the later part of the fight.
Ricky just got nailed with a big left hand there. Took it well.
Yep. Again, he's showing that resilience, the chin and the nod from Julius Indongo, who's put on a perfect display here.
It's the switching from the left hand to the body to the head that he's doing so well, Indongo. That's what I'm, really impressed with. Look, switch. First one to the body, second one to the head.
Leaning on Burns, who must be so tired. How tough is it, Alex, when nothing's really gone right for you?
Well, it's something that's where you've got to find the heart, Adam. That's where heart comes into play in boxing. That's why we're called fighters. And look at Ricky fight back. Spitting defiance.
Absolutely. Trying so hard, the legs just disobeying him there. And down he goes, no knockdown, but it's more exhaustion. Balance. Julius Indongo winning everything. You just look at your card, 10-9 the whole way through, and Alex Arthur's as well. Yeah. It's been a brilliant display from Julius Indongo.
It's been fantastic. It's been so much better than what we expected. We had little footage, there's plenty footage of it now. Good brain on him as well.
Intelligence, freshness, attitude, positivity. The big smile from Ricky Burns, who will appreciate how good Julius Indongo is. He's shared a ring with them all, hasn't he? Kevin Mitchell, who he destroyed in 4 rounds, he's here tonight watching this. Well, it made sad reading if you're a Scottish boxing fan, if you're a Ricky Burns fan. But take your hat off to this Julius Indongo, the blue machine, who has gone to Russia to win the IBF title in spectacular fashion. And is producing a masterclass here, away from home again in Scotland, to unify the division.
Because he's gone through trying somehow to
Burns still tries. His place in British boxing history assured, Ricky Burns.
Of course. Very secure.
And he'll look back at it and think, I know he will. How on earth did I achieve that? But he's done it through brilliant dedication, hard work, and a lot of talent.
And a lot of hard training at him.
But he'll need a long rest, won't he, Dave?
Oh, yeah.
Right hand. He goes down. They say it's no knockdown.
He got caught with a shot.
He was. Everyone wants to see him hear the final bell, of course. But Indongo won't. Indongo will still be seeking out that perfect finish.
You're talking about him needing a long rest. He's had a long career. He's had a lot of hard fights. He's got to go back way back in his career. He's had a lot of hard fights, and you know, he's got to make a decision when he wants to carry on again. It's not, you know, it's not my decision on anybody's.
No, it's not our call. It's not our call.
He's a 3-time world champion, you know.
And he's been brilliant, absolutely fabulous for British boxing, Ricky Burns, inside and out of the ring, and still, even deep into what's been a terrible night for him, he tries, standing on his feet and attempting, wincing in pain, as Indongo again spins him round. Last 40 seconds.
Yeah, he's cruising now, Indongo, at him. He's in a lovely rhythm and nothing's going to break him now.
He looks like he'll go on for another 3 or 4 rounds.
He really does. Unbelievably fit.
Let's go on to the training team and the management of this Namibian Julius Indongo, who's remained a secret. Not anymore.
It's going to take someone of the caliber of Terence Crawford or someone to beat this guy.
He's a massive player as he does a shuffle as well. Big player. Big statement made tonight from Julius Indongo, who won it from start to finish. Ricky Burns makes it through. And the Scottish fans applaud. But the applause really should be for the excellence of this technician, this tall, spidery, awkward, but ever so effective and polished southpaw, Julius Indongo.
If Julius Indongo had these physical attributes as an orthodox fighter, he'd be a handful. But as a southpaw as well, it was just an absolute nightmare for Ricky Burns tonight.
Unbelievable. Really, I'm actually a little bit speechless. This is not what I expected at all. Fantastic performance from Indongo.
Every round, whispers Howard Foster to us. Every round for you, Alex. And you're friends with Ricky Burns. You shared a ring with him. Every round for Julius Indongo from you, Dave. And Ricky Burns knows it. But he's appreciative to this crowd for coming out again.
And the crowd love him. He's an absolute hero. He don't need to do anything else now.
But look at the Namibians in the corner with the flag. They're all smiles, the Sunshine team. It's their night. It's a massive, massive win for Julius Indongo. He'll go home to a hero's reception in Namibia. And he can look forward to some big, big fights. As for Ricky Burns, I'm sure he will have a rest with his family. The birthday celebrations were put on hold. And now it will be commiserations when we hear the scorecards. Well done, Julius Indongo. Look, he's still doing some work. Just waiting for the sound to come through. I think we all know what's going to happen, but Julius Indongo should enjoy this.
Right then. Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of World Championship Boxing, the judges' scorecards read: Howard Foster scores the contest 120-108. Judge Janovic scores the contest 118-110. And Judge Torres scores the contest 116-112. All three judges are in favour of your winner. Well, he's still the IBF and IBO, and now he's the WBA Super Lightweight Champion of the World, Julius Indongo!
Howard Foster scores it like Dave and Alex. By 8 and by 4. It's a very, very odd score, that.
I can't get made around the 4, especially.
Whatever. Right result, of course. Unanimous. And congratulations to the new WBA champion, as well as the IBF and IBO holder. The smile is there for Julius Indongo. Let's join Andy.